screen on me. Steven is strong and he'll be your friend. He'll help you carry on, for Steven is strong and all that he needs is somebody to screen on. Let's get right to it. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. What's happening, YouTube? It's Hush Boy, and YouTube did Hush Boy Sports. Recently, the OKC Thunder took on the Chicago Bulls, and boy, what a game it was. The Thunder came out on fire, hitting all their three-pointers. Gallinari was wetter than that thing. But the Bulls did come back, and the game came down to the last few possessions, and the Thunder just pulled away with the victory. And Steven Adams played a pretty exceptional game on both ends of the court. Steven doesn't have a lot of offensive responsibility as far as scoring, but when the game was on the line, the Thunder went to their bread and butter, the pick and roll. And they wasn't shooting the ball off the pick and roll. No. They was feeding the crow and watching him grow. And Steven made above average catches and finishes in crunch time to seal the victory. But enough of all that important stuff. The craziest thing in this game is that Steven caught Kobe White with one of the hardest screens I've seen this season. Now, Steven Adams is known for his screen setting. He has to have a Hall of Fame brick wall badge on 2K. If he doesn't, it's blasphemous. Now, I think this is Kobe's first time getting caught with one of Steven's screens, but this is one screen that he will not forget. I promise you, he will keep his head on a swivel from now on, because we already knew this. But now Kobe's finding out. But in case y'all don't know, Jimmy, tell him about Steven.
That motherfucker is strong.
But I didn't come to yickety yak your ear off. I can show you better than I can tell you. This is Hush Boy, baby. You know I got some receipts. What you say? You say you ready for these receipts? I thought you never asked. Here they go right here. Wham! This first play is a money play. Look at the off-ball screen, handoff, pick and roll with Steven, dunk. Hello, 911. What's my emergency? Steven Adams out here stealing. Watch CP3 on this fast break with the skirt crossover, drop it off to Steven with the extra pass to Gallinari, wetter than that thing. Let's check out Steven's help side defense on this play. Zach LaVine cuts, but Steven's right there, and he's there for the block. And the great thing about the Thunder is that they have great help side defense, because Steven left his feet and LaVine got by him. But Dort was there also to slow LaVine down, giving Steven enough time to recover and get that block. And let me just say this while I'm here and while I'm thinking about it. Luguentz Dort needs some type of award for his play this year. He ought to be in the Rookie of the Year talks. To be an undrafted rookie, come from the G League, and jump all the way to a starting position. This is like a 2K story in real life. This is like last year's 2K story. Luguentz, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Ain't nobody talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I see you, dog. I see you. Look at this quick Thunder fast break score. Chris Paul uses this pick, drops it off to Steven. Steven with the extra pass to Shea G.A. Wham! And take a look at it from this angle so you can see exactly what Chris Paul did on that play. That man is a magician with the ball. In this game, Steven had some pretty funny bench reactions. And it was mainly because the Thunder was so hot shooting the three-point ball. Gallinari hit like his first 5 threes, like it's unheard of. Like it seemed like in the first quarter, the Thunder couldn't miss. Look at Dennis and Steven's reaction after one of these Thunder three-pointers. That's one of them looks you give when something's so nasty that it's good. Like the Vince Carter dunk, the windmill dunk in the dunk contest, when you seen it, it was it make you do one of these faces. Just some It's bad, but it's bad meaning good. Try it at home. This face, like you just smelled something just nasty. That's that look. That's the look that the Thunder was making Steven do. They were showing out. Let me give you another example of Steven's bench reactions. Look at Gallinari take this ball to the rim, have a tough finish, and look at Steven stand up and let him know that's a big boy move. Here's where things get a little nasty for Kobe White. Hall of Fame brick wall badge. Activate. Good God almighty. Oh. Time out. Time out. Bring that back for me one more time, Hush Boy. Good God almighty, he didn't know what hit him. Oh my God. Oh, you see how his head went back like that? He ran into a brick wall and he just went straight back. His head just went back and he was still out of it. He couldn't recover. Look how he's still stumbling. Equilibrium all off. I would need a sub after that. So you got to get me out the game. I need to recover. Pain. It's one of the best reminders in the world. Once you experience pain, you try to stay away from the source of that pain. I'm sure Kobe will keep his head on the swivel from now on. Don't ever forget what Steven did. Everything was going right for the Thunder in the first half. Just look at this play right here. It's basically a busted play, but Nerlens finds a wide open T-Ferg, and look at Steven's reaction on the bench. It's like he's at McDonald's. He's loving it. Steven does all the small things. Instead of giving up on this play, he's diving on the floor, forcing a jump ball. You can't teach hustle. So instead of the Thunder getting a turnover, Steven forced a jump ball, tapped it right to Gallinari, who missed it, but guess who's there for the tip in? Steven. Steven's hands are so quick, I think he does study mixed martial arts. But look how he steals this ball from Zach LaVine. Look how he just throws his hands up and whoosh, deflection, steal. This right here reminds me of the old OKC Thunder days. Look at Steven screen his own guy and CP3 finish at the rim. Classic Thunder basketball. Watch Steven in the paint banging for this offensive rebound. Tip it out for an extra possession for the Thunder. Gallo shoots up a three. Look at Steven get a second offensive rebound, then throw it off the defender's legs, out of bounds, Thunder ball. You can't teach that kind of hustle. And look at Steven clap to celebrate. Now look at this inbounds play. Look at this Bulls defender put Steven in a rock bottom. And then he go over to the refs and complain like he ain't did nothing. I know basketball is a physical sport, but damn. Look at here. Look at him. Look at that. What is that? Coach, you better sub him out, because it's about to be barbecue chicken. He can't hold him. He's struggling. Watch this play right here. Shea GA finds a wide open Steven who fights through one foul and then almost baptizes the second Bulls defender. And Steven's smiling because he know he was this close to a poster dunk. He reared that thing all the way back and he tried to smash on that man. And just bodies all over the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the... Man, if he would have got that one. Da-na-na, da-na-na. He would have made the top 10 plays. Look at the replay. One foul, no call. Second foul. Oh, man. Steven has been getting real close a lot of times this season to catching one on somebody. And he's caught a couple people. I want to see more, Steven. More. Do you know how impressive it is right here for a 7-footer to be backing up, guarding a defender, and almost take a charge like Steven did right there? He almost had his feet planted to get that charge. For a dude who just got his first charge this year, the footwork is superb. That's a 50-50 play. Could have went either way. But I just want to highlight this because I really like this right here. These are game-changing plays. You got to make that referee blow that whistle. You want to see some pretty basketball? Look at this two-man game between CP3 and Steven. Watch CP3 set a pick for Steven, and look at this Euro step by Steve-O. What is that? Now, we've seen Steven do some Euro steps, but this right here has to be one of the top ones. Look how smooth it is, right in between the gap. Get in the gap, Bessie. Oh, my God, Steven out there. Oh. You know how Russell Westbrook do after he get a Euro score? Steven needs to do that next time he get a Euro score. He in his bag. Steven sets a lot of on-ball screens, so he gets one, maybe two of these calls right here per game against him. And look at the score. Look at the time. It is crunch time. Refs was tripping. But to be honest, it is a little 50-50 play. I could see the refs calling it. I mean, look at him throw the arms up. He sold it pretty nice. Got to give Thaddeus some credit. But one thing about Steven, he always going to chop it up with the referees so he can get an understanding of why they made the call they made. Look at him talk to the ref. Ref don't understand. Steven said, never mind. Sure, you're right. Cool. Not going to argue with you. Just want you to know what I see. And you need to open up your eyes and make the right call. If you're not, just put the whistle in your pocket. It's getting crunch time, so you already know what time it is. Time for that bread and butter, baby. Pick, roll. Look at Dennis with the nice pass. Look at Steven with the catch and finish. Next possession. Bulls need a bucket so they can tie it back up. Look at Steven's help defense. Look how he comes over to Levine and gets the block. Couple possessions later, Thunder find themselves down one. Time for the bread and butter, baby. Pick, roll. Steve-O with the reverse finish. Clutch. Bulls down 3. They need a bucket. But guess who's right there to get the block at the rim? Steven. You can't run from the long arm of the law. If the Bulls score this bucket right here, they right back in the game. But Steven said, no, 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 no. Clank, clank. Now the Thunder are up 4 on defense, and Steven untied them up like shoelaces and forced a jump ball. And look how he claps to celebrate. Excellent. So now we have a jump ball situation on the Bulls side of the court. So what does Steven do? Volleyball tip the ball to the Thunder side of the court. And look at Dennis hit the R2 button and get that ball. Watch the referee look at Steven because he knows he's playing mind games, tapping him. Look at Steven and say, hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm in my space. Now look at Steven with the mind games on the young Bulls players. And look at this swim move making them bump into each other. Mind games. Steven ended up finishing this game with 16 points, 6 of 8 shooting from the field, 4 of 6 shooting from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Good God Almighty. Now, Steven Adams can set a devastating screen, but he's also becoming a very efficient scorer on the offensive end, gaining the trust of both Dennis Schroeder and CP3 in clutch situations where they have faith enough to pass him the ball. And Steven catch and finish strong. Steven Adams can come through big for you on the defensive end and also come through clutch on the offensive end. He showed examples of both of those in this game. But the main thing you need to take away from this video, the one thing you should remember, and don't you ever forget it, is this right here. Tell him, Jimmy.
That motherfucker is strong.
That's the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it, because I sure did like making it. Watch him, Tyson. Watch him. If you did like it, make sure you hit the like button for your boy, man. Show me some love. While you ready, you might go and subscribe to me too, because as you can see, I'm working. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. And if you want some of that Hush Boy merch, like this shirt right here, the logo shirt, or this Steven Adams shirt right here, make sure you go to hushboysports.com and go get you one. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. This is Hush Boy, and I'm out this thing, man. Y'all know. Just call on your Kiwi when you need a screen. He just needs somebody to screen on.